Hello everyone, it's Called Scratches. I'm sorry I don't appear in a video talking to you about this, and I'm sorry that I didn't make a speed paint. I didn't record myself working on this. I really should have, but it all happened so fast that it never occurred to me that I probably should have. I'll try to fix that for the next time. But anyway, I have a bit of news. I've done a bit of soul searching, for lack of a better word, or at the very least, a few days ago, I realized I'm not really progressing. You know, I'm not learning anything new, and what things I have learned, I feel like they have started to atrophy because I don't apply them anymore. And I would like to change that. I'd like to rectify that, and with that in mind, I am sorry to say, but I have decided to no longer work on Carnage Incarnate. I am planning to continue working on Orphan, and I will be continuing to work on Look at What I Found. But as for what will happen next on my channel, that I will be figuring out. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'll most likely be working on some sort of studies, and I will be showing you my progression and also how I will apply it in the future. Currently, I am trying to adopt my mentor Hatton Sladen's technique of... you've seen it a few times by now, but this time he's actually holding my hand as I'm doing it, so hopefully that'll kick me in the butt enough to actually have something to show you after a while. And what that is posing models in DAC, maybe change them a bit in Blender, and then paint over them. So what you're seeing here now, that is an example of that. But I would like to learn to do other things as well. I would like to do master studies among other things. But as for what specifically is going to happen next, I'm sorry to say I can't tell you, because I don't know myself. I'm still trying to. I say I'm trying to figure all of this out, but tell me an artist who doesn't still try to figure things out. Even after working on it for 30 years, they're still figuring things out. But yeah, I don't know what's next. All I know is... yeah, I'm sorry to say if you were enjoying Carnage Incarnate. I'm really sorry. It wasn't an easy decision to let that go. I liked doing it, and I feel like it was going pretty well, and making an abstract and then putting artworks that I have created to it, that's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, so it kind of sucks that I have to let it go, but the simple truth is I don't have the time to work on that and everything else, and I don't have the energy to work on that and everything else at the same time, so I needed to make a choice for what to cut. And between everything else I'm working on, Carnage Incarnate feels less like my thing. I mean, Orphan is based on Ink from the Batman Beyond universe, so I don't own any of that either, but I feel like the story and characters, they're original enough for me to feel like that's closer to something that I have done. Whereas Carnage Incarnate is just a rehash of everything I would like to see in the Venom sequel. So that it just didn't feel as creatively fulfilling as working on Orphan or Look at What I Found. I will tell you this, you can probably expect a lot of single artworks in the future, a lot of speed paints, a lot of quick draws, a lot of that stuff. You know, just that you'll probably see a lot of master studies as well. Like I said, that's something I really want to get back to, because I want to learn how to do certain things, and I want to learn how to apply them as well. You know, when I studied Philip Jackson, what I would do is I would study one of his pictures and draw it again, and then I would try to draw the same characters in different poses to try and get a feel for his style and how to recreate it myself. I'd like to do something like that again, but with more advanced stuff. What that entails or what that means, I'm not sure, but something else you'll probably see is me I'll probably, depending on the kind of pictures that I choose to study or the kind of pictures that I choose to draw, you'll probably see me returning more to what I feel was the core of my artistic work. You'll probably see a lot more anthropomorphic characters. You'll probably see a lot more... I'm trying to think of how to round this off, and I can't think of a good way to do it. All I'll say is, I hope you're excited for the future. I am, and I'm really sorry if you were enjoying Carnage Incarnate, but you know, that's the thing. It's just one of the things that sometimes you need to kill your darlings in order to progress, and sometimes you need to do it to get better and so on. And here's hoping that I actually do that actually happens. And I hope you'll still stay with me over the time. I hope you newcomers will become old-timers, and I hope I will I will start to improve to such a degree that you'll feel the need to stick around and become old-timers and see where all of this goes. Thank you so much for listening. I have been Cole Scratches, and I hope you will see me in the next video.